My name is Aleška Simkić. I'm Deputy Chief Monitor of Special Monitoring Mission to Ukraine. Well, Europe has several challenges right now. If you look at the media, mostly one would say it is, of course, it is all connected with the things that are happening in the neighborhood of Europe. So you can look at the Syria conflict, which of course, how it is affecting Europe is, in addition to the fact that it is, of course, a war in the vicinity, it also adds to the migration, to the many people wishing to move to Europe, which is posing some challenges to Europe, particularly because it itself is struggling with some kind of economic recovery and economic crisis. So that's another element of internal. The second one is Ukraine, or the ongoing conflict in Ukraine that does not resolve itself, and very cold relations, the coldest ever with Russian Federation. The Russian Federation, no matter what we say, is an important or should be an important partner of anybody in the world. It is an important country. So current stand and current relations are not helpful to the Europe as a whole. At the same time, I'm very hopeful for Europe because I think that Europe has been growing, has been in crisis before. It's not its first crisis. It seems very strong because it is now. Yeah. But I believe that it is something that will be overcome. Of course there is. There is still a lot of, the countries are still talking. There are still forums. There are still decisions being made. There are still resolutions being made. What should be more done is that we should think a bit more longer term. What I think is another challenge of our world, and that's not only for Europe, is that we tend to think in a very short term. Something happens, we immediately want to react and we want to have a resolution without thinking what the resolution will bring. So if we manage as Europe, and I think we are going in this direction, Europe as well as the world, if we manage to overcome this short-term look and look longer term, I believe we will bring to the positive results. I lived in Warsaw for 3 years. This is my first time at the Warsaw Security Forum, but I used to work for the OSCE ODIHR, that's this institution that is mostly known for the election observation, so I was in the other OSCE capacity. But this is my first time at the Warsaw Security Forum. I have arrived yesterday and I've listened to all the sessions, and I have to say I was quite impressed about a number of things. One of the most impressive ones, I will not say which one, but it was this morning, which was actually talking about peace operations, because that's one thing that relates to my own work. So that's why, or our work, so that's why it was most interesting. Very great group of panelists, quite impressive, so I can only give good impressions.
I will share this news with the organizers.
Please.